Have you ever wondered why your dog insists on sleeping in your bed, even though they have their own cozy spot? You might think it's just a habit, something they do because it's comfortable. But what if I told you it means so much more than that? We're about to uncover the powerful reasons why your dog sleeps in your bed. And trust me, once you hear these, you might look at your dog's sleeping habits in a whole new way. Dogs are incredibly loyal, and when they decide to sleep beside you, it's more than just looking for a soft place to rest. It's a clear sign that they trust you. And that trust runs deeper than just being a reliable source of comfort. Think about it. Dogs are pack animals, and their instinct is to stay close to those they trust for safety. When your dog sleeps next to you, they're not just seeking warmth or comfort, they're telling you, "I trust you with my life." And here's the thing, dogs don't just do this with anyone. It takes time, patience, and a bond that's built on mutual respect and care. Take a moment and think back. Did your dog start sleeping on your bed right away, or did it take some time for them to feel comfortable enough to join you? Many owners of rescue dogs, or dogs that have had past trauma, notice this moment. It's when their dog, perhaps shy and nervous at first, finally climbs into bed with them, curling up next to them as if saying, "I'm safe here." And there's science to back this up. Studies, including one from 2022, have shown that dogs who form a strong emotional bond with their human tend to experience more restful sleep when they're close to them. That's called REM sleep, and it's the kind of deep, rejuvenating rest where they can fully relax and let their guard down. So when your dog snuggles up to you, they aren't just seeking warmth, they're surrendering to the feeling of safety you provide. They're finally letting go of any tension because they know they can trust you completely. It's amazing how much trust is involved when a dog chooses to sleep beside you, especially if they've been through difficult experiences. Think about it. Where does your dog sleep when you're not home? You might find them curled up in your bed or lying next to your clothes. It's not random. It's because your scent is tied to safety and security for them. You are the center of their world. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you. Your dog's sleep habits are deeply rooted in their survival instincts. Even though they've been domesticated for thousands of years, their instincts haven't completely faded away. Think back to the wild ancestors of our modern-day dogs. They lived in packs for survival, constantly on the lookout for danger. Sleeping close together in a tight circle was crucial for their safety. They always had to be near their pack, listening, watching, and ready to react if something threatened their security. This behavior kept them safe from predators and dangers lurking in the night. So when your dog climbs into your bed, they're not just looking for a cozy place to sleep, they're following ancient instincts. Your bed becomes their safe zone. It's a space where they can sleep peacefully, knowing that they are close to the person they trust the most. You are their pack now, and your bed represents security, warmth, and protection. This is especially important when dogs are in new environments, or have experienced fear or instability in the past. Think about rescue dogs. Many of them, having faced abandonment or neglect, find comfort in the presence of their new owner. That familiar presence, your scent, your warmth, all come together to help them feel safe again. And here's a fascinating bit of science. A study on canine attachment found that dogs with a strong emotional bond to their humans tend to sleep more deeply and peacefully when they're near them. This is because they feel secure enough to enter a deep sleep phase where they truly let go and relax. The fact that your dog wants to sleep next to you isn't just about finding comfort, it's about fulfilling that ancient need for safety, something instinctual that hasn't been forgotten over time. When your dog curls up next to you in your bed, do they seem more relaxed than when they're sleeping alone in another room? That's because they're in their safe place. It's not just about the warmth of your body or the softness of your bed. It's about their survival instincts telling them, "I'm where I belong." So the next time your dog joins you in bed, know that they are making a powerful statement. You are my pack, and I feel safest with you. Let's talk about something almost magical, your scent. Dogs have an incredibly powerful sense of smell, far stronger than ours. And when it comes to where they sleep, your scent plays a huge role in their decision. To us, comfort might mean a soft pillow, a warm blanket, or just a cozy spot in bed. But to your dog, comfort is scent. And your smell is what makes them feel at home. This might sound surprising, but it's true. Your dog doesn't just curl up on your pillow or lie on your blanket because it's comfortable, it's surrounded by your scent. This scent calms them, and it's a way of bringing you with them even when you're not around. There is scientific research on this. One study gave dogs two identical beds, same shape, same material, but one bed carried the scent of their owner and the other didn't. The results were overwhelming. The dogs chose the bed that smelled like their human. It wasn't about the softness of the fabric or the warmth of the bed, it was about feeling close to their owner, even when they weren't physically present. When your dog sleeps on your pillow, on your blankets, or curls up in the clothes you just wore, they are surrounded by the scent of safety. It's how they recognize you, how they know when you're near, and even how they can sense your emotions. If you're feeling down, your dog can often tell not by your words, but by the changes in your scent. They are constantly reading your emotional cues through that powerful sense of smell. And here's something that happens over time that's even more beautiful. As your dog spends more time near you, your scents start to mix. Over time, the scent of your bed, your clothes, and your body becomes intertwined. Your dog now identifies these shared scents as part of their world. You become a part of their territory. It's not just about being close physically, it's about being connected on a deeper, almost instinctual level. Has your dog ever carried your sock or a piece of your clothing to bed with them? They're not just playing with it, they're trying to keep a part of you close. These little actions show how much they rely on your scent to feel secure. Now, let's dive into something truly comforting for both you and your dog: your warmth. We all know how soothing it feels to snuggle up in bed on a cold night, but for your dog, it's even more than just comfort. It's a biological need that plays a huge role in their well-being. Dogs are naturally a little warmer than us, with an average body temperature between 101 and 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit. That means they're always seeking out warmth, not just for comfort, but for regulation and safety. Think about it. Dogs are always on the lookout for the warmest spot in the room, whether it's next to the heater, under a blanket, or right next to you. But it's not just about warmth in terms of temperature. It's about emotional healing too. If you've ever noticed how your dog gravitates towards you when they're anxious, stressed, or not feeling well, it's because your warmth provides emotional support as much as physical warmth. When they curl up next to you, it's their way of saying, "I need to feel safe, and you're the one who makes me feel better." Research has shown that when dogs cuddle up close to their owners, it has a calming effect. A study from Johns Hopkins found that close contact, like cuddling, helps lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and increases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, in both dogs and humans. This doesn't just benefit your dog, it benefits you too. When your dog curls up next to you, they're helping you relax, lowering your stress, and strengthening the bond between you. For smaller or anxious dogs, this becomes even more important. Chihuahuas and rescued dogs are good examples. They don't have thick coats, and they may have experienced fear or trauma in the past. Sleeping close to you, feeling your body heat, and hearing your steady breathing helps them regulate their emotions and calms their nervous system. It's a form of healing that both of you experience. And here's something really beautiful. When your dog tucks themselves close to you, you might notice their heartbeat slowing down, their breathing becoming more relaxed. It's as if your presence, your warmth, is doing the healing that they needed all along. Maybe they were once anxious or uncertain, but now they feel at ease just being next to you. Has your dog ever tucked themselves so close to you that you could actually feel their heartbeat? Or maybe you've noticed how they seem to settle down the moment they're next to you after a stressful day. We've talked about trust, survival instincts, scent, and warmth. But now, let's dive into something that truly brings it all together: love. At the end of the day, when your dog chooses your bed, it's not just about looking for comfort or even safety. It's about something far deeper: connection. Your dog isn't just looking for a soft place to sleep. They're looking for a place to feel loved, where they can share space and bond with you. You might have bought them the most expensive bed with orthopedic foam, soft pillows, and raised sides, but every night they still choose your bed. And there's a reason for that. Your bed represents something more. Dogs are deeply territorial, but their sense of territory isn't about ownership in the way we often think. It's emotional. In the wild, dogs choose sleeping spots that keep them close to their pack members. These spots are more than just places to rest. They represent safety, connection, and belonging. When your dog hops up on your bed, it's saying, "I want to be with you. This is my space with you." And let's be real, dogs are not dumb. They know where the love is, they feel the bond you share with them, and they want to be right where that connection is strongest. Your bed is a sacred space to them, not just for sleep, but for the deep emotional bond that you share. It's the place where the love you've nurtured over time truly becomes tangible. It's not just about the softness of the mattress or the warmth of the blankets. It's about feeling like they belong, and they belong with you. Some of the most profound moments in a dog's life are when they finally decide to join you in bed. It might start with a few cautious steps, or maybe they just show up one night and never leave. For many dog owners, especially those with older dogs or rescue dogs, that moment is powerful. It marks a deeper level of trust, comfort, and emotional connection. It's a quiet, wordless declaration of love. And here's the thing, you didn't have to ask them to join you, they just choose to. They're saying, "This space is where I feel loved. This is where I feel at peace. This is where I belong." And that's something truly special. It's their way of saying, "I choose you." So next time your dog snuggles up on your bed, remember it's not just comfort, it's a statement, it's love. So now we know, when your dog chooses your bed, it's not just about comfort, warmth, or even security, it's about trust, survival instincts, emotional connection, and love. Every night when they curl up next to you, it's their way of saying, "You are my person, I trust you, you are my safe place," and that's something pretty incredible. Take care.